What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Game Changers. Today we're going to be getting into the top 10 NFL teams going into week 3. I'm excited to do this. We've been doing reaction videos, but now we're switching it up, going into sports. I'm huge into sports, so we're going to be doing that as well on this page. So we're going to do the top 10 teams going into week 3. There's 11 teams that are still undefeated, so one of those teams is not going to make this list. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, follow, so you can just get updates on, we're going to do this every single week. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 10, I got the Las Vegas Raiders. I was going to first take them out and be that team that sits out, but that win over the Saints this past week just proves that they deserve to be in the top 10 so far going into this 2020 season. I'm still not a big believer in Derek Carr. I think they're going to fall off the top 10 pretty soon, but as of now, we got to respect that 2-0 record. Darren Waller has a lot to do with that. So, all right, now we're moving on to number 9. Number 9, I got almost said the St. Louis Rams. It's the LA Rams I got at number 9. The reason why I think that they started out 2-0, first they're playing the NFC East. We know that the NFC East is pretty bad. Just look at the teams. They're continuing from last year, their stinky play into this year. So they played the Eagles and the Cowboys, and they beat them both. But I think the main thing with the Rams is that they simplified things. They were a really good team last year, but I feel like they just got a little bit too complicated in Sean McVay's offense, and I think they really just simplified it. They're letting Jared Goff do his thing, and the running backs are doing their thing, and they just kind of simplified, and they're at our number 9 spot. All right, now we're moving on to number 8. Number 8, I got the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans coming in at number 8. The reason why they're so low on the list and they're not higher up, especially when they went to the AFC Championship last year, is because of the competition that they played so far, and those games were close. So that's 2 knocks on them. Also, Ryan Tannehill, I like him, but I'm not sold on him yet. I want to see him be able to continue it. The success he had last year, I want to see him be able to continue that in this upcoming year. So we'll see what happens. All right, number 7, Buffalo Bills. I'm actually pretty high on the Buffalo Bills. I got them at number 7 right now because same thing, their competition hasn't been the best, the teams that they've played so far. All right, but I do like their offense with Diggs. Diggs looks like he's finding a home with Josh Allen right off the bat. Josh Allen is really slinging the ball too. That's always good when your quarterback's just looking great right off the bat, and their defense is really stout. So, and then they're also in the Patriots division, and the Patriots just aren't the same without Tom Brady. Bill Belichick's still there. He's still doing great with Cam Newton, but I don't think it's going to be the same with Brady. All right, now we move on to number 6. Number 6, I got the Arizona Cardinals. The reason why I got the Arizona Cardinals is because Kyler Murray looks legit. My only concern with that is he's pretty small, so if he takes a big hit, you never know what could happen. But Kyler Murray's looking great. They're undefeated, and they also beat the 49ers week 1. That's a big win. 49ers were in the Super Bowl last year, so that's a big win. And they haven't even really used Kenyon Drake. And once he gets unleashed, look out. All right, number 5. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers coming in at number 5. It's pretty high. The reason why is Big Ben is back. That's a huge thing for them, their success rate. I think they have the best defense in the NFL, just stemming from last year. TJ Watt is a beast. And then there's also other pieces. Minka Fitzpatrick, who they also have. But I think the combination of bringing back Big Ben and their stout defense, they come in at number 5. Number 4, doing the Green Bay Packers. Coming in at number 4. Some of you guys might think that's a little bit too low, but you'll see why with the other 3 teams that are in front of them. But the reason why I got the Packers here is because it looks like a primed Aaron Rodgers. He looks mad that with the draft picks that they brought in, Jordan Love, to kind of come in and try and replace A-Rod. I think he's just got a chip on his shoulder. He's playing that way. The ball that he's thrown is looking really great as well. And also their run game. Aaron Jones is a beast. And I really like A.J. Dillon that they picked up, even though they haven't really used him yet. Goal line plays and things of that nature. He's just going to be hard to stop. He's a mini Derrick Henry. So Packers coming in at number 4. Number 3, got the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks coming in at number 3. MVP Russ is crushing it. He has a real legitimate shot of getting MVP this year. And then also the addition of Jamal Adams on the back end of the defense just solidifies that defense. They're a great running team, but they haven't really ran as much as throwing this year. And Russell Wilson's just going off. So I got the Seahawks coming in at number 3. Number 2, this may be a little bit of a shock. I got the Kansas City Chiefs at number 2. Super Bowl champions of last year. I got the Chiefs coming in at number 2. The reason why is because they really struggled with the Chargers last week. I think that was more of they were preparing for Tyrod Taylor, and then last second, Justin Herbert came in, and I think he just kind of was, he wasn't just kind of, he was slinging the ball. But they got Patty Mahomes. They're always going to be in the top 5 conversation. Their offense is just lethal. They're never out of a game. He proved it once again last game. So I got Kansas City Chiefs coming in at number 2. All right, so number 1, that leaves us with the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. Action Jackson is legitimate. Their biggest thing is they just need to stay healthy this season. I am predicting right now that they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. We'll see if that happens, but that's my early prediction. Their draft was incredible. J.K. Dobbins is just another monster to run the ball. And then also, I really like Patrick Queen, the linebacker that they picked up in the draft as well. So look out for the Ravens. They've been blowing teams out the first two teams that they played this year, and I think it's just going to continue. All right, to end this video, what we are going to go through now is the teams that I think are going to still be undefeated after this week. So there was 11. Now I think we're going to be moving down to 7. I'm going to give you the 7 real quick. All right. So the undefeated teams after this week are going to be the Buffalo Bills. I think they continue the streak. I think they're going to beat the Rams this week. Bills are home. It's always good to have that home field advantage, even without fans. All right. The next one is Pittsburgh Steelers. Forget who they're playing, but I think they're going to win. I think they're playing the Texans. So I think they're going to beat the Texans. Texans just don't look good this year. Feel bad for Deshaun. Pray for your boy. All right, next one. This one's really tough, but I still think they're going to squeak it out. I got the Tennessee Titans winning. They're playing the Vikings, and I just think the Vikings they're obviously not as good as last year, but I still think they're going to be pulling out some wins. So this one was hard for me to pick. No A.J. Brown for the Titans again, so they're going to be slacking a little bit there. But I'm still going to go with Tennessee Titans pulling off that victory. Next one, Seattle Seahawks are going to still continue to be undefeated, and they're playing the Cowboys this week. Fun fact, I think Russell Wilson has only lost once to the Cowboys in his career, and I think the wins just keep piling up for the Seahawks. Arizona Cardinals, I think they're going to continue to be undefeated. And then also Green Bay Packers, I think they're going to beat the Saints. I like Drew Brees, but I think he's done. His arm just doesn't look like it's there anymore. And then finally, the Monday night game, I got the Ravens beating the Chiefs, and I got the Ravens continuing to be undefeated, and the Chiefs getting a 1 in the loss column. So, also put down in the comments your guys' top 10 list of NFL teams. I want to see how your guys compares to mine. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you hit the bell. God bless.